Hey guys, it's Kat. Thank you so much for watching. So today's video, I wanted to do a different kind of look. I wanted to still do a smoky eye, but I wanted to use all black. So that's exactly what I did. As you can see, it's very, very dramatic. This is totally something that I would not wear for daytime. I mean, you could, I guess, but you know, it's preferably for nighttime makeup. I use products that are, you know, pretty affordable, things that you can find at a drugstore or at Ulta. And I just wanted to explore the drugstore. I'm finding, as I explore the drugstore more and more, that I'm finding super good quality items, and I don't know, I just think you guys should know about them. In particular, I'm using today the Sonia Kashuk palette. This is called the Eye on Neutral palette, and this you can find at Target, and it just has a really amazing selection of neutral colors, but the best thing about them is that they're all matte, and that is pretty crucial for me, at least when I'm doing any kind of eye look. You know, you can have any kind of shimmery color all over the lid, but in the crease I think it's, you know, very important to have a matte color to blend it out with. So this is, I think it's about $20 at Target. Mine comes with a little thing that pulls out here, which I never use, but I know that the new ones, because this palette is a little bit old, the new ones don't have that, and it's a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit thinner and more compact. So yeah, this one's a little bit old, but it's still available at Target, and it's by Sonia Kashuk. So I highly recommend this palette. I think it's definitely well worth the 20 bucks. So this is the look. I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. For everybody that's new that's subscribed, hi, my name is Kathy, and yeah, let's get started. Bye guys. Okay, so yeah, I know I look like I just got punched in the face, but it's gonna work out, I promise. So I'm gonna use this palette here from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm gonna take number 6, and I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush and start buffing this into the crease. Then I'm going to go in with number 4 on this palette, which reminds me a lot of MAC's Soft Brown. And I'm going to put that also in the same place that I put the other eyeshadow, and just blend it out. By putting these two colors down, it's just going to really help the black blend out and also fade. We're just using this basically as base. You're going to want to use some kind of sticky base for your black eyeshadow. Here I'm using Rimmel Scandaleyes in Blackmail. This one is definitely very pigmented, but I found that it was very hard to work with because it sets instantly. So I suggest something like an eyeliner, just something that you can blend out easily, and that'll help the black eyeshadow stick. I'm just using my fingers to blend it out. Don't worry too much if it looks messy. We're going to fix it and clean it up later on. Back to the palette, I'm going to grab the black, which is number 12, and I'm going to grab a stiff flat brush to pack on the black. At this point, you can also start shaping the eyeshadow to how you want it to look. I usually go for more of a cat eye. Some people like rounded, so just whatever you think suits you best, do that with your brush. We're just going to go back to the palette, grab number 6, and this time I'm using a 224, which I don't really like, but I'm going to switch to the Sigma E40 in just a sec. We're going to just blend out the edges so that it doesn't look so harsh. I'm also going to take a little bit of number 7, which is a lot like MAC's Swiss Chocolate, and I'm also going to switch over to the E40 by Sigma because it's so much softer and it blends out a lot better than the MAC 224, in my opinion. So we're just going to do that. And I'm just going to keep on packing on the black with the same shadow brush that I was using before, and blending the edges out as well. I just want it to be super dark right at the lash line, so that's what I'm doing there. just gonna switch over to, I think this is an E25 by Sigma or MAC 220, no, 217. This is just more precise in blending. I don't want to use something like the bigger brush just because it's gonna blow out the black all the way out, and I just want to keep the black right in that eyelid area, if that makes sense. And I'm just gonna grab again the big fluffy brush I was using just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Then I'm just going to grab number 1, which is basically like a white, but it's matte, so it's really, really nice for highlighting. So I'm going to put that right underneath the brow bone. So I'm just going to clean up with a makeup wipe. You know that I always do this with the eyeshadow. I just like a sharp edge. Then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild trio called Silent Treatment. I'm going to take a little bit of that brow bone color and use that as an inner highlight color. I'm going to also take the crease color because it's almost like a black, but it has like a little bit of sparkle to it, and I just thought it would be pretty on the lid as well. So I'm just packing that all over the lid, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and then just buff that out just a little bit. Just cleaning up any fallout so that we can go in with our foundation. And I'm going to use L'Oreal's Miracle Blur as a primer. Like I said, I've really been liking this. I just feel like it really does fill in my pores and smooth out my skin. So I'm using that as a primer. And then L'Oreal True Match Foundation in W3. We're using that with my Sigma F80. Now for concealer, I'm using NYX HD concealer. I believe this is in medium, and I'm just going to blend that out also with my F80. I'm also going to go ahead and line my eyes with some liquid liner. I'm using L'Oreal's Super Slim, and I'm going to wing it out on the outer corners just to enhance the shape of the eyeshadow as well. I'm also going to use a black eyeliner. Here I'm using Milani's Liquif'eye eye pencil to line my eyes and also tight line. I'm also going to use the same eyeliner to line right underneath the lash line so that we can go ahead and smudge that out with a brush. I believe I also picked up a little bit of the black from the palette that we were using to help smoke it out. Brow time, I'm going to use Milani's eyebrow kit to fill in my brows. I think this is in medium, and I'm using a brush that I actually think I got this at Target. I think it's Target brand. It's just really sharp and angled, and I love it for doing my brows. I am setting my foundation with Rimmel's Stay Matte powder and a big fluffy brush. To give my face some warmth, because you know the eyeshadow is so dark, I'm using Wet n Wild's Tiki to Brazil bronzer, and I'm just going to put that on the temples of my face, on the hollows of my cheeks, and underneath the jawline. As a blush, I'm using NYC's Color Wheel in Rose Glow. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Rose Glow. I've also used this as a bronzer just because it has like real browny earth tones to it. It's really pretty. As a highlighter, I'm going to use Hard Candy's Tiki bronzer. I actually just picked this up along with the Wet n Wild bronzer and with a whole bunch of other drugstore goodies. I'm not sure if I should do a haul. Let me know if you guys are interested by liking the video or just leaving me a comment down below. This is also a new item that I just got. This is Rimmel's Exaggerate, I think it's called lip liner in Innocent. I think this just came out as well. I saw that on the drugstore display. It said new, so I don't know, I really like it. It's definitely a really pretty color to use for a nude lipstick. And I'm going to use Kate by Rimmel 113. I also just got this. I thought it was going to be a really pretty nude color to have, and yeah, I do like it. I think it's complements the eyeshadow pretty well. I didn't want to do anything too loud, but I did find that it was a little pale, so I just went in with some NYX lip gloss. I'm also going to pop on some false lashes. I feel like since the eyeshadow is so dark that your eyelashes just get lost in the mix, so adding some falsies just brings them back out and just ties the look all together. So meanwhile, my eyelashes are drying. I'm just going to put on some mascara. I'm still using the Jordana Extreme Lash. So that pretty much finishes up our look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!